The statement of the Mishnah continues and says, Amar Rabbi Yossi says, V'med dvar mamurim. When did we say this? That when you disqualify one of the three witnesses, that it knocks out the entire group. B'din nefashos. That's only regarding murder cases, capital cases, where someone potentially will be killed. That will say, if one guy is disqualified, they're all disqualified. Aval b'din mamanos. However, regarding monetary cases, the nemamanot tiskayim ha'edus b'shar. The halacha is the testimony will be established by the remaining witnesses, by the rest of the people. Shar are the remaining rest. Rebbe says, whether it's in a case of capital punishment or in a case of money, whether it's a case of whether a person is going to die, be killed, or a case of money, the halacha is, either way, it's going to be the same rule. That if one person is disqualified, both of them will be disqualified. The whole group will be disqualified. The Emasai, when did we say this? When is this so? Bizman she'etir bahan. That's only when the disqualified witness gave a hasra, when he was of the ones who gave the warning before the crime. In other words, he has to give that hasra in order to be part of the group. Aval bizman shel hisru bahan. But in a case where the disqualified witness did not warn them, so therefore he's not really part of the package of witnesses. Mayas, that must be the case. It must be that you need a hasra, a warning, in order to be part of a group. Because otherwise, otherwise, what should two brothers who saw someone murder a person do? In other words, if in fact automatically anyone who witnessed a crime are considered to be part of the set of witnesses, then automatically person who, if two brothers saw a crime, a murder, they go free, because it would have to be that if you don't have to give warning in order to be part of the group, since they're disqualified from testifying together, because in fact they are brothers, they're related, so it would turn out that it's impossible to have two brothers see a crime and actually have anyone testify on it. Since automatically you have a relative in the group, it means they would automatically be disqualified. So in the end, obviously that's not the case, and obviously then, without warning, you're not automatically part of the group. Just to look at two Rashis. Rashi says, B'din nefashos, hitzilo eda madrina zechusa. Yossi says that the reason why by cases of capital punishment, why we're willing, if one guy is bad, is disqualified, to throw out the whole group, because the Torah says, V'hitzilo eda, you're supposed to save the congregation, meaning do everything you can, madrinan, look around as chusa for merits, and therefore it is a merit if you have one person disqualified. Echadini mamanus, nami edusum betela. So the second opinion is Rabbi. Rabbi says no, by both of them it's disqualified. However, that's only bizman shisru behen. Rashi within nefashos ki aminan betela bizman shakaro upasol nishtatif beedus. When do we say that the testimony is disqualified? That's only if the relative or the karo or the apostle one disqualified was part of the package of the witness. Mitchila, from the beginning, lios minamatirin ba'over avera, to be of the ones being masra, giving the hasra to the one committing the avera. Avalim lo hisru says Rashi, the lo kivnu lios edim adavar, and they didn't have intent to be witnesses then on this act, on this avera. Then lo batla edus acher. Then the edus, the testimony, is not going to be nullified bishvil riyasan shel elu, on account of the seeing of these the bad people, the ones who are disqualified. The mayasu shnei achin sharo im shlishi min hashuk ve'echad shaharag et hanefesh. Then, if that would be the case, what would be the halacha? If two brothers saw with a third person from the shuk, from the marketplace, they saw a murder, it would come out that there would be no way to kill. And that obviously is not the case. Obviously, it's possible to have one person, a brother, see a crime, the other one will not testify, and still punish. So it must be that you're only part of the group if you give the hasra. Okay, that's the end of the Mishnah, and we'll begin the Gemara later.